talk, and then back with another video. Today, I really don't know what this video is going to be about, but I know it's going to be a work video. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all a little update on my 3-month, I guess you could say my little 3-month anniversary at Wendy's. And, oh yeah, I got some good news, y'all. Like, I still don't kind of like working there, but when you don't have nobody yelling at you or down your back or anything, that's when you're really comfortable with the job, or you know you don't have messy people. So yeah, my 2 month it's like changed since my 2-month update, which I think I recently dropped a video on it, but it's been sitting on my phone for a while. So yeah, so I'm finally doing drive-through. I don't know what I said in the last video, but yeah, I didn't like drive-through because of the drinks. Like, doing drinks, taking money, and doing drive-through is so much so confusing. Like, it's like you trying to take the money, then speak to somebody trying to take, or then fix drinks all at the same time. And if they got like four for fours, multiple 4 for 4s, that's going to be a lot. And like nobody would help me, like, cause everybody would be busy. You know, even like you can help me like in the meantime or the meanwhile, and nobody wouldn't. The manager that was apparently being mean to me, or maybe that's just like how she naturally is. I don't know. She's like being nice to me because she's training me and stuff like that. I did drive through tonight by myself. Like first, they got like this little tablet where you can take orders on if you're trying to like learn or something like that. And I would take them up there, and I can like do the orders and stuff like that. It would be so good. I would love it when I'm doing that. I didn't have to do drinks or something like that. But tonight I kind of had to like step up in my position because working at Wendy's or just some restaurants, like towards the nighttime, people can't work at a certain time, or you know it's just not that many people left. It could be like left to 3 people left, and you have to step up and do what you have to do to keep that drive-through running. Because I know at my Wendy's at the 8 o'clock we shut down the dining room. So yeah, what else was I about to say? So I had slid. I had took the tablet over there near the drink machine and stuff like that, and I. Alright, so this is where the combos are. There's all the combos. Here is the 4 for 4s. You have 2 for 5, and those are the games you get with 2 for 4. And then you have the hamburger. Salad, fries, frosties, like stuff. And here's where your fillings are, and then that, and then. Okay, so I do want to say this is where the sandwiches get made. This is where the prep salads, like they get the chicken that's like cooked and stuff put up there and stuff like that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say for that part. And right there where you see him, that's where the meat and stuff get cooked at. I was still taking orders on the tablet, and I was still making drinks, and I was doing good. And the number didn't go up past 200. It's not really supposed to go past, like, they don't want to go past 330, but it's barely under 330. Like, so yeah, if you don't go past 200, that's real good. Like, second is good. But best would be not past the 130. But yeah, like, I was so proud of myself. I was in the zone. I was getting it. I was moving fast. You know, really like on my own. And it was like the 4 for 4s. Like, I was like, I didn't have nobody yelling down my back or anything like that. So I took my time. I wasn't as frustrated as I normally be because I would tell my managers, like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't know why, but it's like, it's the difference between night shift and the morning shift. Morning shift is yelling. Well, afternoon shift is yelling and stuff like that. But yeah, night shift was like kind of cool, but it's like go too fast and stuff like that. Night shift helped me more, but if it's afternoon or morning shift, like everybody's busy, they're doing their own thing. Night shift is even more busier, but we still all help each other because we're all normally at night shift. It's like all the kids and stuff like that,
and we all understand the struggle, and stuff like that, and we all like want to help each other and get it over with. So I was in the middle of taking my ponytail out, so that's what it's like this, but well, my bun is, but that's it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, so my number didn't go up past 200, so I was happy. It was stuck at like 172 for a while, and I was like very grateful for that. And my manager, she was understanding, you know, she wasn't yelling at me. Um, yeah, she's a very cool manager and stuff like that. But I will say this: if you're gonna work at Wendy's, it's the number on the screen. It's like they, and I forgot the other one. And that number can cause you to get yelled at. It can cause drama within the store because everybody want to keep that number down. And if you're not doing your job, then you're gonna get yelled at. Or if you're not going fast enough, or they just don't feel like you're doing something right, then they are going to be yelling down your throat, down your back, and it's gonna make you. But yeah, I just want to say it. So like, I'm starting to be happy with my job. I guess you could say that. But it's just the people that make it be like, you know. So yeah. But yeah, I'm starting to like it. And also, I just want to say like cleaning up and stuff like that, what you have to do. So if you're closing down the dining room, which is that, if you're like on the front line, which is taking orders in the front when customers walk into the store, that's front line. So yeah, so you have to, when you're closing down, you have to take all the stuff back there in the back, like where the chili is and stuff like that. You have to wipe that off. Dump out the cheese and the sauce. Like it's not sauce up there, but it's like cheese, like a lemon. And what they have water bottles right there, and like sour cream and butter. Thank you, sit right there. You have to empty out the water in that because it's sitting there like ice, but it can turn into water if you don't like keep up the maintenance or whatever. And yeah, also you have to untwist this black thing in the drink machine, and these two trays in the back, you have to take it out, and then take out the gray thing where the ice will fall on, or you sit your drink on and press the button. Yeah, you have to take that out from how many other machines you have. In my Wendy's, you have three, but two in the dining room, and you have to take that back so that it can get washed. And also, the cookies that's sitting on top of the front line, you have to clean the trays, put back those cookies up in the tray, and then put it in the box and put it back where the drive-through cookies are and stuff like that. So yeah, that's all together. So you have to mop the floors. And I would just say, like, if it's your first time, it would take 45 minutes. I don't know if I said this up in my last video, but yeah. And then the better you get, the more you learn and just realize you don't have to do all of that extra stuff. Like, you're good. I have a good work ethic, so I want everything to be perfect. And I realized I don't have all day and all night to be sitting in Wendy's. And yeah, so it's gonna be clean, trust me. But I'm not gonna be doing all of that extra stuff. So yeah, I mop the floor, then I wipe off the drink machines. And also, you have to wipe the chairs. If you sit there butts you have to wipe the tables. But make sure you put on gloves with everything that you're doing. It does not matter if you're taking orders and stuff. So put on gloves. Please do it. For the best of you. We're in a whole pandemic right now. And keep your mask on. People around you in your wings might take their mask off. But keep yours on. I'm trying to tell you, you do not want to catch COVID. And two people in my wings have caught COVID. Well, no. One person in my wings have caught COVID. And she was gone for like 2 whole months. And yeah, and then one boy, like his family, like something happened. I don't want to go into details because it's not really my business, but yeah. And also you have to clean the bathroom, you have to wipe out the toilet, mop the floor. It's like you're not really mopping the floor, but you pour water on the floor and like you push back the water into the drains and like scrape it, and yeah, like scrape it into the drains and make sure they all go in the drains. And clean out the mirrors, change the trash cans, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what you're doing if you're cleaning the dining room. That is, whatever you're doing in the back, if you're like making fries or taking orders and everything, you have to clean the bill station. If you're doing drive-through, you have to wash dishes too. And I don't really want to wash dishes, but I know that's coming soon. When I see nasty stuff in the sink, it makes me gag. Nasty stuff just makes me gag, period. So I don't even know how I'm about to deal with this. Like, I'm the type of person when I wash dishes, I wash out everything. I wash out everything before I put anything in that dishwasher. But that's pretty much my 2 month update. Because when I was on YouTube, I wanted to know how the register worked. I wanted to. I mean, before I started working at Wendy's, I wanted to know what the register looked like. I wanted to know so bad because I didn't want to get yelled at or, basically be confused when I get there. And, you know, I also want to say, as long as you're not being a messy person, you can gain work friends. Like, you can. Like, I've gained work friends. Like, even one invited me to her birthday party and stuff like that. So yeah, just be kind and don't let anyone talk to you any kind of way. Don't let people push you around. And when it's time to clean up, don't. When people are like, "Can you go do this for me and do it?" No, I'm sorry, but that's your job. I have my own job to do, and I want to go home when it's time for me to go home. If you work 4 hours, you can't get a break. If you work more than 4 hours, you get a break, and it's a 30-minute break. Yeah, it's a 30-minute break. Sometimes you don't get breaks. They say if you're over 18 or if you're grown, then you technically don't you're not supposed to get a break, but they still give a break or whatever and stuff like that. And I just want to say, don't be the leader type of person because you can get fired for that. Like, if you see people like taking food and stuff like that from the thing, you don't have to necessarily, you don't have to do that because, some managers are cool and some managers are not. Also, I do want to say that you can get a drink whenever you want, how many drinks ever you want to get on that shift. If you want a frosty, get a frosty. If you want a frappuccino, a frosty-cino, how do you say it? Yeah, frosty-cino, you can get one. If you want some drinks, you can get it because you want to stay hydrated you want to stay hydrated. And, they're not just going, if you like, you thirsty, you need some water, and they're like, you dying, you don't need no water. Baby, you better get that water because at the end of the day, are they going to pay the medical bills when it's time to go to the hospital after you passed out? No. So make sure you get you some water. If you're feeling down or, you're feeling woozy or you don't feel good, tell your manager. Make sure you tell your manager because they're going to let you go home. They're going to let you go home, but they're going to let you sit down and stuff like that. And also, I do want to say, before we come to work, because of the COVID, we do have to take our temperature and sign a notebook for the COVID regulations and stuff like that. And also, I do want to say, every time it's like something new coming to the menu, we have to like look at the videos, like a type of video that we did in the orientation. Yeah. And also, I do want to say that orientation is 4 hours long. It's not like another orientation where you have to dress up and go watch the videos or go to another place and watch the videos and answer questions and stuff like that. It's not. But also, I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into this video. And thank you guys who have returned to watch my videos or those who have watched all of my videos. So yeah. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're a returned fan, not saying, if you're a returned subscriber, thank you. And thank you to all my 16 subscribers. Yes, 16. And she can return to talk, and I'm out.